All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got a special one for you. One of the top offensive line prospects in the country, Qae'Shon Sapp, is going to join us in just a second from Lee County High School. We're going to have a series of some of these guys from Lee County. I was watching some tape last night and even previously, extremely impressed with some of these young men and how well they play the game of football. And some of these guys, I don't know if it's because they're from South Georgia and recruiting analysts don't really get a chance to get down there, but some of these guys are criminally underrated. Some of the best football I've seen on tape in that 2022 class are some of these guys that we're going to talk to today, starting with Qae'Shon Sapp. Qae'Shon, how we doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I can't complain, my man. I cannot complain. I know I just pulled you out of weight training class, and that is the gospel down there at Lee County High School. So let's be quick. Let's get you back to the weights. What do we got this morning? We got upper or lower body today?
We got lower body. We got squats and box jumps.
Can't be missing the squats and box jumps. So let's get you back in there. Just some quick questions, man, before we get into the tape. Just narrowed it down to a top 8, right? FSU, UNC, Arkansas, USC, South Carolina, Cincinnati, Florida, and Georgia. But let's be brief, okay? And I think this is the easiest way to ask this question. If visits opened tomorrow, okay, tomorrow you could go to any school you wanted to. You're allowed to go on campus and meet the staff. What school are you choosing?
I'd probably say Cincinnati.
You'd be up to Cincinnati first. Why Cincinnati?
Because I got a lot of friends that James Hudson, me and him are very, very close. One of the top rated offensive linemen in the NFL draft right now. And he tells me a lot of great things about the school. So I just want to see it from my own eyes if it's true.
That's a great answer, and one that I didn't expect, honestly. I was expecting maybe Florida, maybe Georgia, Cincinnati. That's one that kind of surprises me. So, but good to know. Good to know. Any timetable on when we're going to take a top 8, maybe down to a top 4 or whatever it is you got planned?
I've been talking to my family about that thing, and my coaches as well. I'm thinking probably in the summer, beginning of the season type stuff, and then end up probably committing around in the middle of the season or the end of the season.
Yeah, you guys got a big one coming up down there in Lee County, a big senior season for all you guys that we're talking to today. Really excited to watch it this year. All right, let's get into this tape, man. First thing I'm gonna go and let you know, Qae'Shon. I watch a lot of offensive line tape. I watch a lot of high school football players that are I'm told that are as of quality of you, or if not higher. That's what the perception is. Son, you got some of the best feet I've seen, and some of the best technique. Okay, I don't know who's coaching y'all up down there at Lee County, but he's okay in my book. You got a good offensive line coach down there, and this is a perfect example. I love that it's the first clip that we're going to see. So what's going to happen here is I believe you guys are running some type of inside zone to the right here, and your combo is up to this inside linebacker, correct? You know this play, right, Qae'Shon? You've seen it?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, so off the bat, you're going to see, the audience is going to see, you've got what I call hot feet as an offensive lineman. The feet are never dead. Your feet never stay in the ground. They're constantly moving. You're moving that defensive line off the line of scrimmage, and then you come off at the perfect time to your linebacker. Walk me through your combo steps here, man, and what's going on as the play's developing, what you're looking at. We got 2 hands on the down lineman, 4 eyes on the linebacker. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. So basically, this is what we call a Jeep. So me and a guard are basically double teaming to the outside linebacker, which is coming over the top that I come up to. So we wanted to basically get up under his pads, move him off the line of scrimmage, and get to the next level quick enough so I'll run it back and break, pretty much.
It's a good cut by the back. I mean, there's very limited space there, and he found it. But I like that you came off late, man. Most high school kids would, probably not even be athletic enough to get back outside and get hands on that defender. That's a good job. And honestly, again, to me, here's what it shows me, right? Hey, do you have good feet? He checked that box. Do you have positional awareness? Are you aware when you're out on the field? Linebacker flashed. You came off your combo. And you made the block. And then the last thing I've got about offensive lineman is, hey, what's the guy finish like? Does he give full effort throughout the play? And by God, we're going to watch you right here. You get back up, and, I mean, it may be because he gave you a little extra shot, but you don't stop, do you?
Nah.
You never stop.
And the thing about that play is like our coach always tell us, don't pass one to get one. So don't come off too early. We always want to get the double team done first. That's the first thing. You never want to leave early. So we get the double team done first, and then if you have your eyes on the next guy and he's coming through, just go ahead and do what you got to do. So,
I love that. Let's give your offensive line coach a shout out. I love that phrase. Don't pass one to get one. Well, who's that coming from? What's his name?
John Fly. He's a Florida State alumni offensive lineman.
I might learn something from John. I might make a trip down to Lee County and watch some film sessions with my boy John, because y'all got to shoot down there, don't you? Y'all got a pad level shoot?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was looking through Tyrus's film. You can tell you boys spent some time under the shoot. Pad level's exceptional for you young men. Another great rep. Tell me what your technique is as you're the half man on a combo block. It looks like you're playing half the man right here.
We're playing half the man. So basically, this is a combo block to number, I think that's 11, I believe.
Yeah, right here.
Yes, sir. But instead, the tight end had to get to the next guy, so I had to go. But apparently, our fullback, I think this is Dodge, just like Dodge. So our left guard pulls.
It looks like counter actually.
Yeah, it's a counter. We call it Dodge. So me and the tight end has to double to the inside guy.
Well, back to 7 right here, right?
Yeah, number 7. But what happened was our tight end came off early, so I had to stay on the guy. I didn't want to let the guy go, so tight end came off early. I'm sorry.
You're good. I am loving every bit of this finish, bro. I'm loving every bit of this finish. Y'all, and it ain't just you. It's your whole team, bro.
Yeah, the whole team. We always finish.
What do y'all coach loafs? What are y'all doing to make everybody play this hard? Because I watch college teams that don't even play this hard, man.
I don't know, cause I guess it's just the Lee County breed.
It's that Lee County way, huh? Enough said, man. Enough said. All right,
and always big on us like finishing blocks, so you never give up on the block.
Now, I always listen to you, and we'll ask you this question here a little bit. I always listen to you. You always say, Qae'Shon Sapp, right guard or right tackle. So guard or tackle doesn't matter to you, but preference seems to, or do you just say right guard, right tackle? Do you want to play on the right side, but you don't care if you play guard or tackle?
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me, guard or tackle. I'm actually been working on playing center a little bit. And I'm trying to develop the left side as well. So I'm trying to be versatile. I'm trying to play wherever I can once I get to the next level in college. So
that's the best way to be, man. That's honestly the best way to be. Are there any schools that are recruiting you to play one over the other, or are they just recruiting you to play offensive line?
Well, Cincinnati wants me at guard. And Florida State wants me at guard. It's a lot. Most of the schools that recruit me want me at guard, but they was like they would rather me play any position on the field than just one position.
100%.
So they want me to be very versatile.
But I mean, I could see why plays like this are why I think teams look at you and they say guard. I think it's because of your ability to uproot defensive linemen, right? It's your strength in the run game, but it's more your aggression. If I take you out on the edge and put you outside the box, it's going to be really, really hard for you to play with this type of like head over your toes, like crazy aggression and attacking linebackers like this. When you get to college, you can't do this out in space. It's going to take some of your game away from you. Yeah. So I think that is your game. You want to be physical, right? You want to play hard and you want to play over your toes and over your pads. It's really, really hard to do that at tackle. I mean, even this play, this is a play that you're going to have to do as a guard, right? Imagine instead of a 5 technique, this guy's a 3 technique, right? And you got a tackle outside of you.
Yeah.
You're going to have to cut guys off on the inside on zone and things like this, right?
Yes, sir.
I like how you get your butt back to the hole immediately, right? It's one thing we talked about from day one. You play offensive line, right? Even in Pee Wee and Pop Warner, they tell you, hey, we want to have our butt to the running backs. What's that South Georgia football like, man? I've never played in it. I'm a North or South Atlanta kid my whole entire life. I've just always hear legends about Lee County football and Camden County and Lowndes and Valdosta. What am I missing, man? Tell the folks what we're missing.
I mean, South Georgia football is just like a different type of game. I mean, you got guys in around the country that are very physical and that's ready to eat. Like, it's just competitive. We have a competitive game. We play some of the best schools in the conference of 6A, and we play 7A schools. Like, it's just you showing who's the best, pretty much. It's a lot of competition, a lot of competition. So,
all right, I got one last clip, and I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think this clip. I always save my not my best for last, but I always save the clip that tells me who I think you are for last. And this, hold on, is this the one? I want it. Yeah, this might be the one. There was an outside zone clip. This is it right here. This is it. Okay, bro. Before I show you this, I'm gonna let you know that wherever you go to school, bro, I'm gonna watch you. Okay, because I enjoy watching an individual play the game with this much effort. Okay, it's not common. I'm telling you, it may be common at Lee County, but it is not common to see 6'5", 6'6", 330-pound kids that have every offer in the world to go out here and play like this down in and down out. Because it's not just the highlights, is it, Qae'Shon? You play with this type of effort the entire football game, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So wherever you go, if you go to Cincinnati, I'm gonna be watching AAC football. I'm not gonna like it, but I'm gonna be watching it just to watch you on Saturdays, because this type of stuff, man, you could play for me 100%. I mean, the technique's great, the effort's great, the finish is great, and then you're gonna lay on them, which I like. You're not going to lay on them long, but you're going to lay on them. And then you're going to get up and you're going to let everybody know on the sideline what just happened, right? What's this feeling like, bro? When you're running outside stretch zone, you fit up, you get square with this defensive end, and now all the momentum's in a straight line. We're about to roll this dude. What's the feeling like?
I mean, as every hog has the feeling, it's great. It feels great just to like put somebody on their back and just like put them in the ground and like get up and let everybody know, like, yeah, I'm like that. Like, that's me. I'm just not ordinary. I'm not an ordinary offensive lineman. So that's why I like to tell a lot of coaches, I'm a very versatile player. Like, before I started offensive lineman, I was actually a defensive lineman. So that's why you say my feet are they're great. That's pretty much one of my attributes from playing defensive lineman that I brought over to offense. So it was a minor thing of me just getting adjusted and becoming aggressive on the offense. I had to learn the offense very well to me to get.
Do y'all got the end zone clip of this?
You can't really see it. I don't think
I want an end zone clip of this next year. I'll let you go. I'll make you go viral. Okay.
I got you.
We get the end zone clip of this, and it's gonna be on everybody's Twitter feed.
I've been actually thinking about getting my own cameraman for myself actually this year.
I mean, the way I always tell coaches and kids is, hey, why don't we just go down to the local, rental, like equipment rental place and just rent a scissor lift, cost maybe $100-$150 a night, put it in the end zone and stick a kid up there that's on the injury report, stick a kid up there with the camera. Done. End zone clips. Done. All right, Qae'Shon, I appreciate you, bro. What are you most looking forward to this year, other than avenging a state title? Is that all you guys have on your mind down there?
Right now, just getting revenge. We was down on the 30-yard line, and all we had to do was just put the ball in the end zone, and they didn't go our way. So we got to contribute better this year and just have a better mindset of getting to where we need to be and doing the things we got to do to get what we want to have. So
yes. That's a tough one, and we're not even going to talk about it, man, because I know you're probably still steaming about it. You use that motivation and keep going, okay?
Okay.
Appreciate you, Qae'Shon. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, man. All right, coming up next, I've got who I think is a criminally. I told you during Qae'Shon Sapp's interview, I got some guys here from Lee County today, and a couple of them are just absolutely criminally underrated. This next guy is one of them. Now, he's got Power 5 offers. He's getting there. But 2022 in the state of Georgia, there's some tight ends that everybody else prefers. There's one from Milton that everybody tells me about. There's one from Westminster that everybody tells me about. There's one from West Forsyth that everybody tells me about. There's one from Oconee County that everybody tells me about. But this guy right here, Tyrus Washington from Lee County that we're about to bring on, guys, I don't mean to oversell it and underdeliver or whatever, because he's not going to. This is the best young blocking tight end I've seen, and he's got the versatility and explosiveness out in the outside on the edge, which is something that you've got to have nowadays at tight end. Let's bring him in. Tyrus, how we doing today, gentlemen? Or sir?
Good. What about you, man?
I'm doing good. I got one question. Where are they at, bro? Where's everybody at in the Tyrus Washington recruitment, dog? Where are they at?
Man, everybody right now at a little equal little thing right now, man. I'm just enjoying myself right now.
You just enjoy yourself. I'm talking about where the school's at. What are people missing that I'm seeing on tape? I mean, you're 6'5", 220 pounds, and what? I mean, you're built like crazy, dog. Give me some of the measurables. Like what are we bench squatting and cleaning down there at Lee County?
Bench 315, squat 600, and dead. We don't do power clean, but we deadlift, and that's like 500.
Yeah, that's the South Georgia boy. We don't power clean, we deadlift. He said we deadlift. 600-pound squat, bro.
Oh yeah.
What'd you have on the bar the other day when you were doing box squats? And squatting on a milk crate, by the way. That way ain't your regular box, man. That's a milk crate. That thing's deep down there, ain't it?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That had to be what, 545, 550 on the bar that you were box squatting?
Yeah, that about 550.
Dear God Almighty, my spine would go right through my butt. Jesus. Yeah, it's your normal interview, dog. Ain't your normal interview. All right, let's watch some tape, dog. Let's get in here. Let's watch some tape. Okay, so first we're gonna go to the 11th second. The end zone touchdown. That's all cool. The next clip is you. This is you right here. Okay. Everything in these next two clips, you answer everything I need to know about a young tight end. Okay. First of all, I need to know, hey, are you willing to block? Right? Are you willing to block? You're not only willing to block, you want to block.
Oh yeah.
And the second question I always have is, hey, if I line you up in the slot and make you run a bang 8 and make you run a skinny post, can you create separation, high point the football, go get it? You're about to answer both of those questions right here. And I love that, bro. They run to you. They don't run away from you. They run to you a lot down there, don't they?
Oh yes. Yes, sir.
You are a pivotal portion of their run game. Now, what would you call this? This is a straight standard. What y'all running inside zone, outside zone? Looks like you're running inside zone to me.
It's supposed to be inside zone. He tried to. I think the DN just wanted to sit there and like play the run, but I had to get that one way or another.
Now, your footwork here when you're trying to reach a guy that's in a wide 9 like this? How are you approaching him?
I want to see that right there. I didn't take good footwork, but you want to
say you kind of false stepped here, didn't you?
Yeah, I want to take the other leg, my left leg, and drive it out, and then take that step and then drive it through his crotch. But I actually hopped to get to him because he was outside so far. But it all came together in the end, though. So
yeah, effort will beat technique most of the time. If we just try hard, in high school you'll win. In college, we take false steps, we'll lose.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, most definitely.
Is this lounge y'all are playing right here?
Yes, sir.
Did y'all win this football game?
Oh, no, we lost that one.
All right, and then again, very next one, right? We're in the slot. We're about to run a skinny post, okay? You're up here. You're about to just run this post right into this void of the field, and you high point this ball, come back down, and you finish the rep, right?
Oh, yeah.
Boom, right there. Now, you can go get it, right? Yeah, but you ain't one of these guys that spends your off season playing basketball. You spend your off seasons in the weight room, right?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Is Lee County basketball any good? Because I hear about your football team. I don't hear about your basketball team.
They actually just won the second. I think they're in the Elite 8 right now in the playoffs. They just got there.
Now, where do you play 7-on-7 Tyrus?
Yes, sir.
You play with Cam?
I did play with Cam last year. I'm playing with Record Breaker in Tallahassee this year.
Oh, my boy Pierce Sperling. Doesn't he play for the Record Breakers?
Yeah, Pierce. Yeah.
Yeah, you know about Pierce, don't you?
Oh yeah. We were just up there in Panama City.
You need to teach Pierce how to block, and he needs to teach you how to run routes. Y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We combine you and Pierce and teach Pierce how to get in the weight room. 600 pounds would break him in half. Now, when I watched this clip right here, I knew off rip that you guys have what I call a shoot, right? Y'all got shoots, don't you?
Oh yeah.
You've been running down full-fledged down blocks and shoots, haven't you?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Y'all probably run counter under the shoot, don't you? You laugh because if you ain't done this, the audience probably don't know what we're talking about. If you haven't blocked full speed underneath the shoot, and it's probably a metal shoot too, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah, like you hit it with your head, and you're gonna feel it, right? You're gonna feel it for the next couple of hours. If you ain't never done it, you don't know. And like when I first got to college, Tyrus, they made us get underneath and run full-fledged, like blocking, like full line, half line under the shoot. And I'm like, bro, it's the second day out here. We out here under the shoots going full speed. Y'all do that constantly at Lee County.
Oh, yeah, every day.
That's the only way you can get this kind of pad level. Your head is in this dude's hip, and you got the willingness to finish it off. And your offensive lineman comes off to the correct backer. I'm gonna tell you what. Let's talk about this cut right here from your running back or from your quarterback. I believe it is running quarterback counter right here.
Oh yeah,
that right there, that second cut to find that backside, that is insane. This one right here, I don't know how he gets back here. Do you?
And Westlake, we played Westlake in the playoffs at our hometown. I mean, yeah, and then there was a cut backside, and he hit it, and he tripped up, and they tripped him, and he fell. And he said, if it's there in the state championship game, he's gonna do it. So I guess it was there, and he took it.
Yeah, you guys, y'all not only play a lot harder than everybody else, you're a whole lot better coached than most teams, and it sounds like you're a whole lot smarter. For him to see this, man, and know he's like, for him to see this in one game, know he's going to come back to it, know it's going to be there in a state championship game the next round. That's next level. That's a kid that's thinking far beyond his years, honestly.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Let's go to 47. What I want to see here. All right, my question to you, Tyrus. What are we doing this offseason to make sure this play right here is a touchdown next year?
Oh, bro, I gotta get my head on the swivel. I'm working on when I catch the ball, getting up the field, still farming. I should have put him in the dirt right here.
Yeah, I don't think maybe you didn't know he was there because I don't think you look at him. You're looking at the ball here, and now you don't know he's there.
I didn't. I don't know what happened. I still throwing him right there. I'm gonna put that ain't gonna happen no more. That won't happen no more.
All right, I'll tell you what, man. The big schools, because we're still waiting on Georgia, Alabama, LSU, right? We're still waiting on those. You score, you make this a tutty next year, they're gonna call. They're gonna call the next day. They're gonna see it, and they're like, all right, he's there. He's there. We can call him. Because you're probably like like a 4.65, 4.62 runner, Tyrus?
Yes, sir.
It's fast enough, but to me, it's more about you being a well-rounded tight end. Again, this stuff right here, tight ends don't do this no more, man. They don't. They don't care to block. Young tight ends don't care to block. Young tight ends want to be wide receivers. And honestly, when I watch you, bro, like if you go to an offense that doesn't use their tight end as blockers in college, you're not going to be happy, are you?
No, not that much.
You want to do this. You want to play physical, don't you?
Put folks in the dirt. Yes, that's fun.
Again, man, that we act like it's common. It's not commonplace. Again, if I go watch other kids' tapes, you're not going to see this type of stuff. You're not going to see effort where guys are pushing them to the sideline on every clip they get. I like this big boy. What's big boy's name here that y'all use as a sniffer?
Debo.
Debo. Of course his name is Debo. He's got to have a name like Debo. I love Debo, man. Debo's a converted D tackle.
Oh yeah.
This is the play we watched earlier, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I love your high point abilities, man. Let me ask you this: if I put you on the goal line, put you outside, made you run a goal line fade, what's it going to look like?
It's going to be a touchdown.
It's going to be smooth?
It's going to be smooth. A touchdown.
All right. Bet. Oh, and then a little swag right there. A little swag right there. Now, let me ask you, bro. So you're a guy that loves blocking, okay? You're also a guy that loves scoring touchdowns, okay? And this is the last question we'll ask. If I gave you an option of one or two things, Okay. And you know the feelings that I'm about to talk about. Okay. When you make a block that you know is the block, like you just created a touchdown. You know that feeling, right? Nod your head. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So you've got that feeling and you've got this feeling right here. Which one do you prefer? You only get one. Okay. State championship, like game is on the line. Okay. You either make the block that creates a touchdown, or you score the touchdown. Which one will you want?
I think I'm gonna have to make that block. Cause that block gonna be too fun. Put him in the dirt.
That is so. I'm telling you, man, that's so rare. I'm serious. Don't ever lose this, because look, man. To me, the best tight end in the history of football is Robert Gronkowski. Right? In my opinion, it's Rob Gronkowski. What people don't understand about Gronk, and most of the people that know football and watch it as well as you and I do, they know. But Gronk's not just the best tight end in the history of football because of the receiving stats and what he did with the ball. He's the best blocking tight end we've ever seen. Okay. George Kittle is the best tight end right now in professional football. But he's not George Kittle unless he's running outside zone and blocking perfectly, right? Unless he's a complete weapon in their running game as a blocker. So don't lose that, Tyrus. Whatever you do, don't lose that, okay?
Most definitely. Oh, yeah.
All right, we will talk soon, because I do have a feeling, bro, that when this junior tape gets around, you're gonna blow up. I'm serious.
Oh, yeah.
You're already on the track to do it. Like I said, you've got Power 5 offers, but to me, you're criminally underrated. You're criminally underrated. I would take what you put on tape, especially like we said at the beginning, for a Big Ten school, a school that's running into the line tight end stuff, because a lot of schools aren't doing it anymore, right? A lot of schools are spreading you guys out, making you play in the slot and doing stuff like that. Nah, throw all that away with a player like you. I want to see you. I want to see you on the end of the line. I want to see you blocking. Okay.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
We'll talk to you soon, my man. Nowadays, when you play linebacker in college, you got to be a sideline to sideline guy. You got to do absolutely everything. Okay. You got to be able to run sideline to sideline. You got to be able to take on blockers, have the play strength to play with offensive guards that are pulling and getting up onto the second level and trying to block you at 330 pounds. And you've now got to be able to cover. You got to be able to get out in space and create havoc on the offense as when the ball's in the air, as a defender dropping into zone coverage or even playing man-to-man in college. Jaron Willis, who we're about to bring on from Lee County, is the exact definition of a modern linebacker, in my opinion. He does everything you need him to do. And I'm excited to talk to him. Everybody loved Barrett Carter. I love Barrett Carter in 2021. This is 2022's version of Barrett Carter in this Georgia class here in 2022, an extremely versatile linebacker, a linebacker that's so versatile that you don't even really know where to play him. Are you going to play him in the back end, let him roam around? Are you going to play him in the box? Are you going to play him outside the box on the edge? Who knows? Maybe a version of it all. Maybe let him play a hybrid version, as he likes to call it. Let's bring him in. Jaron, how we doing today?
Good. Thank you for having me.
So let's get your opinion. And I just asked you before we started recording, what is your opinion on your skill set? What are you? Are you think you're a hybrid, kind of football player? Walk me through what you think you are.
Basically, I think I'm a hybrid, like just a hybrid guy that can do it all. Basically, now what I prefer to play safety, that's on the coaching decision. Like, I'm just a ball player, so. Yeah, I can do it all. So that's why I think I'm one of the top Heisman players on class 22.
Absolutely. Before we get into the tape, let me just ask you this. There's a lot of schools that are in on you, right? And we're kind of limited on visits right now. But if visits opened up tomorrow, Jaron, where would you be headed?
Probably I like to do all my visits like my father offers, like father from school. I like to do them first. So probably Arkansas first visit.
You Lee County boys, almost all of you got an Arkansas offer. They must spend some time recruiting South Georgia.
Oh yeah, definitely. We all like to talk about it. Like we all like to bring it up. What if we go to the same college? We all joke around, and sometimes we be serious about it. And it just a blessing to have them offers. So,
all right, let's get into the tape, man, because the tape is electric. I loved watching this last night. I got home from Born to Compete's award gala, was doing some hosting. I was watching this at 12:30 last night, man, and could not even think about sleeping because it's so electric. Okay, you're out here in space on the goal line. And when I talk about explosiveness and fluidity, okay, now a lot of guys are explosive, but a lot of guys don't move like the athlete that you do. I mean, everything looks so easy. You look like you're gliding out on the football field. When I watch this, okay, the burst off the line of scrimmage tells me you're extremely explosive. Okay, the fluidity in your running pattern tells me you're a great athlete. And then when you meet the ball carrier, your stopping power, that striking force tells me you're extremely powerful as well. When I watch this, the only thing I put on my sheet is, quote, I need the numbers. Okay, this screams explosive. I need your height, weight, speed, and I need your squat, bench, and deadlift. What are those? What are we putting up numbers wise?
About like 6'2", 225, 220, around that area. My squat, I did what I did. I think I hit 600 mark. Yeah, so I hit 600 mark that other day. Bench is 320. I think I could do more though.
You strike me as like a 4.55 guy in the 40.
Oh yeah,
Last time you ran a 40.
Yeah, that's the last time I ran in the 40, a 4.5.
I'm pretty good on my guesstimations of 40s based off the tape, man. Like, that's what I tell people all the time. I don't need you to line up and run a 40. I can tell what you run based off your film and doing stuff like this. This right here, bro, is what I don't know. I don't know what to do with you because in college, if you're playing inside backer, odds are they're not going to let you walk out over number 2 and play man to man. But Lee County asks you to do all this all the time, do they not?
Yeah, we're very like basically a man team, and that's why I say I always pride myself over man. If I can be that very rare safety that everybody don't classify as safety. My body say a linebacker all day, but I always say, hey, just look up film, look up,
watch the tape.
Yeah, so I just say, man, I'm just one of them different type of safeties.
So where do you train? Who do you train with? Where do you train? Because this is perfect. Is this all Lee County coaching?
Oh yeah, definitely. Coach Butler actually is our defensive coordinator and the DB coach. So I also learned with Jamie Robinson, the Otis Reese, and they teach me a lot about the what we call it, the catch technique I try to do for a big receiver like him. He was a big receiver, so I always try to do a catch technique. I always use my athleticism for him, like a guy like him, because I know I'm kind of faster than him. So I just hold him, and then to find out the ball came my way, and just trying to go make a play on it.
Got some ball skills too, don't you?
Oh yeah, actually on my 7-on-7 team, I play a little bit of receiver. So
who you play with, Cam? Who do you play with?
You went in, play with Cam.
You play with Cam. How'd you do at Myrtle?
Oh yeah, I did pretty good. Got a lot of bodies, so
got a lot of bodies. So you mentioned Otis Reese in there.
Yeah, right. So the tradition with the number for the number 6 in Lee County is like a huge.
I don't. Tell me about it.
So what it started with Quan, Jamie. I'm not Jamie, but Otis' older brother started. He went to Central Michigan. So he was the first guy with the number 6, and ever since then he set the tone with the number 6. Whoever got the number 6 in Lee County, you classify as the guy. So after him, it was basically OT. So Otis, he got the number 6. You know what he did in high school, and and now it's Jamie Robinson. You know what he did in high school, and now it's me.
I know what you do. You light folks up. You take their breath away from them. I mean, when you're coming downhill, bro, where's your launching point? What's your aiming point? Are you just being an athlete? Are you just being responsive and playing and reacting to what's in front of you? Because when I see you come downhill, dude, you don't just hit people. You trying to kill people.
Oh, that has been, like I said. All right, so let me give you a background story about our defense coordinator. So he played college ball as a middle linebacker, old head middle linebacker. That's the crazy one, the crazy guy. So he always preached physicality. He always preached, when you get to the ball, make sure they feel you, and when you get to the ball, make sure you strike them. So he liked big safeties, right? So we got like a 6'4", 210 safety right now. So
yeah, we're gonna talk to him soon.
Right. So he's like big safeties, and he just always treat us like a linebacker. So basically, we just we can play anywhere.
What kind of tackling drills do y'all do?
It's not a really a tackling drill. It's like tracking the hip, and when you tracking the hip, you explode.
Frontside hip or near hip?
It depends on, we call it the banana and reverse banana drill. So it's like when you end up, it's always gonna be coming the banana drill.
Man, y'all are coached like legitimate like power football team. It's insane. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but you know, especially when we're talking about a perennial powerhouse like you guys. Now here's where you want to be, right? You want to be middle of the field lurker. Like you want to handle inside the hashes. Just say, Coach, those are mine. Like
right.
I think if like the ideal defense for you would be a team that runs a whole lot of Tampa 2.
Oh yeah,
you know, where they let you just roam the middle of the field and pass downs.
Right. So yeah, we do that. We do a lot of Tampa 2. We do a lot of cover 3, and we do a lot of man. We like to stay in the house. So for me, we like to use me and make me roam over the field. So and now it's just on this play right here, that's my first game as a true linebacker. This is my first game as a linebacker. And so we were just trying to use me out, and that was the second play of the linebacker.
This is the second play of the game you do this?
Right.
Dear God, dude. So are you in zone right now? Are you running cover 3?
Yeah,
you got curl flat?
Yeah, I had him. I actually supposed to get the number 1, but I just seen something was coming. Like he always trying to look somebody off, so I think he was playing me. And I tried to see I had number 2, so now I see him and the number 3 always cut his curl like a little quicker, like right there. And he was throwing to him, so I just made a break off the ball.
How much film study are you guys doing? When I talk to you guys, it's like you know what your opponent's about to do all the time. Y'all really grind the tape, don't you?
Oh yeah, it's like an everyday thing for us. We always talk about details, the little details, like I just explained it. We always talk about the little details, and that's how we all make plays.
I'm gonna tell you what, Coach Thompson, I know you back there listening right now. I live in Woodstock, Georgia. My daggum son might be commuting to Lee County High School to play football for you boys. I mean, Jesus. It is exceptionally well coached down there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, so at this point, man, I've seen you have what we call stopping power, right? I've seen you come downhill and strike. I've seen you attack blockers and shed blockers. I've seen you play in space and cover. I've seen you come downhill as a traditional safety. I've seen you present yourself with ball skills. There's nothing you can't do, and there's clips in here of you rushing the passer. So I don't know where you play, brother. I really don't. I just know you're gonna make plays in college, and that's all that matters, right? Everybody wants a disruptor on the defensive side of the football. Everybody wants somebody that's going to make an impact on the opposition. It's exactly what you do, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what are some schools, man, that you're waiting to hear from? I mean, you've heard from a lot of them. You got a lot of offers, but what are some schools that are kind of flirting around with you, but ain't really pulled the trigger yet, but that you're waiting for?
I'm definitely waiting for Alabama. We talk here and there. I think I could be a good fit. Like that's. I think that's the only school I really want to play like a traditional linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
They send a lot of linebackers to the league, so I think their coaching staff can help me out with that. And I think that's about it. I know I want to like definitely for my type and my athleticism. I definitely want to hear from Clemson. Like that wouldn't be a bad choice, what they did with Isaiah Simmons. I know they could do with me.
And like I said, man, like what they're going to do with Barrett Carter, that's who you are. If they want a second version of Barrett, take you. And honestly, I do think he rushes the passer better than you because he's been asked to do it a lot more, but he don't cover like you. I'll tell you that right now. He don't. So I'm excited to watch how you develop, man, wherever you go. I will tell you this, there's another school that plays traditional linebackers that nowadays, if you play for them and you start for the University of Georgia, you'll play on Sundays. That's proven. Since Kirby's been there, if you play and start at linebacker for Georgia, you're going to play on Sundays. Nakobe Dean playing on Sundays. Monty Rice going to play on Sundays. Tay Crowder playing on Sundays. Roquan Smith, Natrez Patrick. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. If you play linebacker at Georgia, you're going to play on Sundays. I fully expect you to play on Sundays, Jaron. I don't know where you're going to college. I expect you to play on Sunday. So make me right on that one. But I'm going to let you get back to work, okay? I appreciate you, brother.
All right, thank you.
All right, last Lee County boy. We saved the best for last, or he'll probably tell you that we saved the best for last, I would imagine. But it's Quavian Carter, man. And these types of football players, whether it be Cam Chancellor or whether it be, even in that 2020 class, a guy like James Williams, the day and age of the 6'4" and beyond safety, whether it be Isaiah Simmons in college, okay, they're here, ladies and gentlemen. These individuals are roaming around the back end of defenses, and they're agile and mobile like regular safeties, like day-old safeties. But they're about that life. If they come downhill, they're going to knock your mouthpiece out your mouth. And this is one of those guys. When you watch this kid on tape, that we're going to do here in a little bit, you're going to find out that, running across the middle against Lee County, or even getting outside on the edge as a running back into free space and open space, it's a dangerous proposition because this dude's going to put you on his highlight tape. And in high school, there ain't no targeting penalty. So he's going to be right back the next play. He's going to be coming after you. Let's bring him in. Quavian Carter, my man. How we doing?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing good. Cannot complain. I was just talking to you about it, and we just told the audience, man, I call you a striker. When you come downhill, you are striking people violently. Tell me a little bit about your background, because you didn't always play defense.
Nah, I really started my 10th grade year. I started out as a receiver. I got bumped up because I was playing 9th grade freshman football. And we got, after our 9th grade football season was over with, we got bumped up to varsity, started as a scout team. Just been grinding ever since.
So after your sophomore year, you moved over to defense, or at your sophomore year, as you were moving into your sophomore year, you moved over to defense?
Yeah, as I moved over.
So you've only been playing defense for 3 years. Okay. Okay. All right. So what are some schools, Quavian, that are talking to you right now, like really, really heavy on you, talk to you quite often?
Michigan State, Michigan, Cincinnati, Boston College, Georgia Tech, Ole Miss. Let me see. Vanderbilt.
Cincinnati on all you Lee County boys. They want all of you, huh?
Yes, sir.
Interesting. Cincinnati doing their work. I mean, but you all look good in red and black. I mean, Lee County, you ain't got to change your fits. I mean, you got a whole bunch of red and black, I'm sure, in the closet. So that's a smooth transition in terms of clothing wise and apparel wise, which is always nice. But so if you had to visits open up tomorrow, I've asked all you guys this question. You can go anywhere you want tomorrow, take an official visit, and they open up hypothetically. Where are you going?
I have two. One or two?
One. And then you could give me two.
Michigan State growing on me bad. I really want to see State.
Coach Tucker on you?
Yes, sir.
Coach Tucker knows what he's doing. He would very well know what to do with a guy like you in his back end. He's a D coordinator in his blood. That's what he is. So he would know. He would definitely know what to do with you. So you trying to get up to East Lansing, huh?
Something like that.
Boy, you better bring a coat because it's cold right about now up there in Michigan. So just be ready. I ain't checked the weather report recently up in Michigan, but I bet it's got to be sub-freezing right now.
Chilly.
It's got to be. Yeah, it ain't South Georgia. It's like 75 out there right now, ain't it? Where you're at?
It was cold and it don't got back hot now.
It's hot again.
It was sunny out Sunday.
Well, man, you might enjoy the cold then, because you've been living in a swamp basically your whole life. It's that swamp heat down there in Lee County. All right, let's watch some football, man. Let's get into it. I'm ready to show the audience what I've been talking about. This striking ability. Back here, field side safety. Okay. Yes, now we're gonna make a play on the ball, which is good. But hey, we caught this with our body though, didn't it?
Yes, sir.
This ball hit us in the belly, didn't it?
Now I hit my pinkies, and then I brought it into my
Boy, he's South Georgia. He said it hit my pankies. I love it. Hey, but you're making plays with the ball after the catch, right? We're trying to crib it. We're trying to get in the end zone. It's back to our receiver days at this point, right?
It's tried to muscle my way in there. I did try to do a little juke at first. Then once another juke went over, tried to muscle my way in there. Then somebody just came and knocked me out of bounds.
All right, so now let's get into watching you take people's heads off. Okay. You love to come downhill, do you not?
Yes, sir. I love to put that feel on people.
This is where your game really stands out. Now you're going to be a strong safety in college, right? You're going to be a box safety, correct?
Yes, sir. They basically want me to play everywhere, like a hybrid.
Like a hybrid.
Yes, sir.
You and Jaron both. I mean that. Here's my thing about coaches telling kids that they're going to play them as a hybrid. Nobody plays a hybrid. Nobody does. Nobody plays a true hybrid. Clemson did with Isaiah Simmons, but when you get to most colleges, they have set defenses. They do what they do. Now, my good God. What? Ooh, son.
First play of the game had to make an impact.
First play of the game?
Yes, sir.
Dear God Almighty. What? So how many of these guys are like D1 dudes out here playing special teams for Lee County? I see you. Who's this right here? I think this is 19, 18.
Baron Hobson.
Okay, where's he? Is he like a big time D1 prospect too?
Jackson State.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that y'all got guys buying in down at Lee County on special teams. Y'all got guys playing balls to the wall on special teams. That's different, man. And even as a true freshman, wherever you go, if you do this, you're gonna get on the field, right?
Yes, sir.
You're ready to play special teams in college, aren't you?
I'm just ready to get out and dominate. Show them what I really can do.
There we go. All right, let's get you some more lighting folks up. Oh, oh my God.
That was my 10th grade year.
You got what?
That was my 10th grade year. When I was in 10th grade.
This is 10th grade?
Yes, sir.
I'm impressed that you remain powerful even at an unzipped position. Like you're in a good technically sound position right here. You got good like power angles right here. You've unzipped your feet. You've come to balance. You've come square, and you still managed to get your head across and just absolutely decapitate somebody.
That's all I like. That's all I know. Annihilate.
Good God. Where we at? Oh, it was some bad angles here, though, right?
Yeah.
A bad angle right here. You're right here, and now we got sucked up. We try to come downhill, but the recovery speed's there. You seem like you got more long speed than anything else. I bet your 60-yard dash probably looks better than your 40-yard dash. 40-yard dash probably still around like a 4.58, 4.6 flat. Is that what I'm looking at?
A little lower.
Little lower, like 4.55, 4.56?
Close to 4.4.
Okay, close to 4.4. We'll give you that. I think you're fibbing me. Are you fibbing me?
Negative.
Negative. All right. Coming downhill again, striking. Yeah, I would want you somewhere near the line of scrimmage. I would want you somewhere near the ball, coming downhill, allowing you to do that and doing stuff like this. You're as sure of a tackler as 6'4" safeties become. Okay, you don't see too many clips of Cam Chancellor dropping back into coverage, do you?
No, sir.
No, all the clips you see of Cam Chancellor are of him decapitating people trying to run digs, coming downhill, taking out running backs, doing stuff like that. I mean, this is where you're going to excel in college. And I get it. Like a guy like you have to almost invent a position, right? You have to allow where you're at right now in this clip, just inside the numbers. I would allow you to dominate this box right here, a new box, the modern box of college football. Used to, we think of football in the box that's tackle to tackle. Well, spread offenses have been created nowadays, guys. So you can't. The box has been extended. Okay, so what I need as a football guy, as a football coach, is a guy that extends that box for me defensively, which is you, where I can say, hey, look, from the top of the numbers to the top of the numbers in this 20-yard box is Quavian's. He's going to just lock it up. We're going to let him free roam. We're going to let him do whatever he wants Who's a player, Quavian, that you kind of model your game after? Who do you watch? Who do you like to envision yourself playing like?
Jamal Adams.
Jamal Adams.
Yes, sir.
I like that. I like that. You know, to me, Jamal is the lone survivor in terms of box safeties in the NFL. He's it. No, and he's the only one left. He's the only one left. Okay, everybody else is playing, you know, cover 3 deep high or you know, cover 2 and rolling two deep safeties. Right. Jamal is about the only one that does what we're talking about. Where the new box, the new extended box that football provides, that's yours. You're going to dominate it. Again, I'm excited to watch it, man. My question is, do coaches talk to you about targeting when they recruit you? Do they even mention the word targeting?
No, sir.
No, they don't. Okay, because some of these plays, man, you're going to miss the second half if you do this in college. I'm just going to let you know. You're going to miss the second half. And it's going to look great. I mean, you might end up hurting somebody, but you're going to miss the second half. So let's aim a little lower. You feel me? Let's aim a little lower. I know you're 6'4", but let's find the midsection a little bit more, okay? And we'll be able to stay on the field in college. You feel me?
I'm gonna
try. You can try, but you know what? In high school, just go do what you do. Just go like some folks. Go dominate. Okay. In college, we'll teach you. You know, how to avoid targeting, because again, some of this stuff's borderline illegal nowadays in college football. But I love it. I love watching it, and I know you love doing it. Quavian, I appreciate you for joining us, my man.
I appreciate it too for having me here.